get up on your feet. What you need to do is catch up with them. Bounce, get up on your feet and help me get it.
Almost half of new mothers suffer from frightening thoughts or hallucinations, but 2/3 of these hide how they feel for fear of being judged negatively or having their baby taken away, a study has found. Intrusive thoughts, which include killing or harming their child, are still taboo among moms, with just 37% admitting to others how they feel. The most common thought is a fear that something dreadful will happen to the baby, with 62% vividly feeling this. A further 44% were plagued by the belief their baby might die, while 13% have imagined killing or harming their own child. The study by parenting site channelmom.com also found 1 in 50 even believed their baby hated them, while 1% were convinced their mother-in-law was trying to take their baby. Two in 5, 39%, felt their child and partner would be better off without them, and 16% considered suicide. An additional 31% admit to having an irrational fear that someone will steal or harm my baby, making it impossible for them to meet or talk to strangers. Yet, despite 43% of moms suffering these extreme thoughts, 65% of those were never told pregnancy and parenthood could affect their mental health. As a result, 1 in 5, 19%, feared they were going mad when they fell ill. Half, 49%, of the mums who suffered were also scared of being judged negatively. Some 43% believed others will think they are a bad parent, while 26% were ashamed of being mentally ill. The stigma is so great that a disturbing 17% of mums who fall ill admitted they thought about self-harm to try to cope, with 1 in 20 going on to self-harm. One of the biggest barriers to getting help is the fear your child will be taken into care. One in 5 mums, 19%, who suffered mental illness after birth reported refusing to access help in case their child was taken away. Official NHS figures show just 10 to 15% of mums experience serious mental health issues. But as a result, some experts now believe there could be a hidden epidemic of maternal mental illness, as 64% of mums who fall ill never try to get a formal diagnosis or are missed by official figures. Overall, the survey showed the most common mental health ailment suffered by new mums is anxiety, experienced by 68% of women after birth, alongside 48% who undergo insomnia due to worry. A further 35% battle postnatal depression, a third, 33%, become agoraphobic, and 23% are hit by panic attacks. On average, women's symptoms lasted 3 to 6 months, but 29% felt mentally low for a year or longer. Women were 5 times more likely to spot their own symptoms, with 69% realizing themselves they were ill, compared to just 14% whose partners detected they were unwell. However, almost 2 in 5 moms who become ill, 38%, never tell anybody how they feel, and just a third confide in their GP, 33%. The most common way moms covered up their feelings was to pretend to be fine when quizzed on how they felt, with 94% admitting they lied about their feelings. Lack of sleep was seen as the main trigger for moms falling ill, with 55% believing this contributed to their condition. A further 54% said they felt emotionally overwhelmed as a new parent, alongside 39% who admitted they tried to be the perfect parent. Two in 5, 41%, blamed hormonal changes, while 14% pinned the blame on the pressure of living up to others on social media. As a result, a resounding 80% of moms want society to be more open about maternal mental health issues and the extreme thoughts moms can have. Seven in 10, 69%, want society to realize it can happen to anyone, while 55% seek reassurances that their child will not automatically be taken into care if they come forward for treatment. ChannelMom.com founder Xiaoban Freegard said, "If your body is broken after birth, everyone understands and supports you. But when your mind is broken, moms still feel they have to keep it hidden." These thoughts are disturbing and terrifying, but very often they are part of becoming a mom. We need to talk about it, normalize it, and make moms realize they are not alone. You are not different or going mad just because you experience it, but you may need professional care and help. I suffered from postnatal depression and visualized extreme images after the birth of my first child, then tried to cover it up, so I know exactly what women are going through when they hide it. There is so much pressure to cope and be the perfect parent that, when you are crying inside while everyone around you is smiling, it makes you feel you are failing your baby and your whole family. Moms need to know they will get the right support and their baby won't be taken away. With care, compassion, and the right treatment, you can get better quickly, bond with your baby, and go on to be the parent you want to be. ChannelMom.com psychologist Emma Kenny added, "This research has highlighted the plight of large numbers of mums in the UK and evidences that even in 2018 postnatal depression is still no closer to being effectively dealt with." Good maternal mental health is something that every woman deserves, but due to the lack of knowledge and support, this simply isn't the case, leaving women to deal with some of the most terrifying and debilitating feelings at a time when they should be enjoying their positive new beginnings. We need to address this subject openly, removing the shame and stigma so that moms no longer feel that they have to cope alone.